This was my first big project. It was a short film I did called Moving Forward. I wrote a script and somehow convinced my friends to help me film it in 2 weeks. We were amateurs at the time, but we didn't really care. We put it out on YouTube, and the rest is kind of history. And for the longest time, I hated this film. It's no secret that we are our harshest critics. It's something we all know. Whether it comes to our work, what we do, what we wear, or even how we look, we judge ourselves much harsher than anyone else does. It's hard to think positively, especially when we put our heart and soul into it. Sometimes we're just too harsh on ourselves. I've always heard things like, oh, this could have been better, and this could have been better, and this other thing could have been better, and if you think about it, nothing was good, so really it was the worst thing in the world, but yeah, that's it. And it's hard not to be harsh on ourselves, right? We see all these things around us. We see different people, we see different films, we see different movies, we see all these different things, and we just compare ourselves to them. We're like, why can't we be as good as they are? And that's a whole different issue. And a lot of you might think that, all this negative thinking and this negative feedback might not be that harmful. But the truth is it takes a shot at one of the most important things. It takes a shot at our confidence. Now, I don't need to tell you how important confidence is, mainly because I don't know how I would even start that type of subject. But confidence is so important that it could stop someone from continuing their passion. Not having confidence makes you take less risks. It makes you feel like you're not good enough. And worst of all, it makes you second guess yourself. And that's kind of what happened to me with Moving Forward. I watched this film and I was like, this is the worst thing in the world. No one's gonna want to watch this. This is pointless. And it wasn't until I watched Moving Forward from start to finish. I literally sat down one night and forced myself from start to finish to watch the film. And during that time, I was like, this isn't bad at all. Actually, it's not great, don't get me wrong, but it's pretty good. Especially for our first time, this is a decent thing. And that took me 8 years to realize. 8 years to realize that I did a good job. And that's the thing. I think every kind of thing you do will always have some kind of positive. Yet for some reason we never focus on it. And so the reason why I'm sitting here making this vlog is because I see other people do this too. And it hurts. It hurts to see that because I don't want people to lose confidence in what they do. Whether you're learning a new skill or whether you're trying out a new thing or whether you're doing a project that you really want to do, don't let doubt get in the way. Because once it does, it's very hard to turn back. And it took me 8 years to realize that this film was good. It took me 8 years. That's such a ridiculously long amount of time. That's almost a decade. So what do? How do you stop yourself from, being so harsh and being so negative? Try this. Next time you're looking at, a project you did, or if you're looking at a film, or if you're thinking about anything you did, you look like, or anything like that, I want you to ask yourself one question before you let any other thought get into your mind. What did I do right? And here's the thing, you have to come up with at least 3 things that you did well. Now you're probably wondering, but Mateen, there's probably not 3 things that I did well. And I'm here to tell you, if you look hard enough, you will find 3 things. Trust me. You will find 5 things. You will find 7 things. You'll find many things. And I'm not saying to ignore the negative thoughts, because that's going to be very hard and almost impossible, right? We're always going to think harshly of ourselves. But what I'm asking you to do is first look at the positives, because it's a reminder that you did something right in this situation, that there is some good out of what you do. And that small little reminder could maybe be the difference between quitting and continuing. So don't let negativity stop you, because if you can somehow manage to get past that negativity, past that self-judgment, the rest is pretty much clear. You can pretty much go wherever you want. That's it. The negativity and the self-judgment are your obstacles, and as soon as you drive past that, that's it. You keep going. Also, if you want to check out my film moving forward, I'm going to leave a link in the description below. It's available on YouTube, so please check it out. And make sure you subscribe for some more vlogs, covers, other stuff that I don't know.